It's me, Louie Kablooey. Kablooey. I have got an amazing true story for you from the Bible, the book of Judges. Here's what you need to know. God made a promise to his special people called the Israelites that they would one day live in a beautiful land called Canaan. God fulfilled his promise, because he always does, but it wasn't all happily ever after for the Israelites. Even though God had proved himself, they rejected him and worshiped idols instead. They actually sinned a lot, and whenever they would turn away from God, their enemies would attack. Attack! And when the Israelites turned away from their evil ways, God sent them special leaders called judges to lead them. Retreat! God gave these judges courage and wisdom to be good leaders. One of these judges was named Gideon. Hi, I'm Gideon. At first glance, Gideon didn't look like a great leader because he wasn't really, brave. What was that? But God had a great purpose and plan for Gideon, and God sent an angel with a message for him. Gideon, eek! You don't have to be afraid. I'm on your side. I've got a message. The Lord is with you, mighty warrior. Are you sure you got the right guy? The angel told Gideon that God wanted him to fight against the Midianites. Midianites. They had taken over Israel's land and stolen all their crops and livestock. These guys were bullies. Gideon didn't feel too mighty. I'm like the least important member of my family, and my family is like the least important family in all of Israel. He just didn't get why God would pick him to save Israel. So God encouraged Gideon again and promised he would help Gideon in battle. Surely that worked, right? Surely Gideon was feeling brave and ready to do what God asked. Angel, I'm still not convinced. Can you help me out? Fine. God had the angel perform a miracle. He burned up wet food by touching it with a staff. How about that? Whoa. You really are an angel from God. Gideon was braver than ever, but still not like, super brave. And when the Midianites attacked, instead of facing them, Gideon asked God for another sign. I'm gonna put my sheepskin out overnight, and in the morning, if the dew covers the sheepskin but not the ground, then I'll know for sure that God will be with me in battle. And that's exactly what he did. And God proved himself by making the sheepskin wet but keeping the ground dry. Now Gideon was ready to lead, right? Wrong. I mean, sure, Gideon was becoming braver with every sign that God gave him, but he needed one more. I'll put the sheepskin out again, and in the morning, if the sheepskin is dry and the ground is wet with dew, I'll know for sure, 100%, without a doubt, ain't no way to deny it, that God will be with me. God is good and patient. He gave Gideon the sign he needed to finally be brave and fully believe that God was with him. The next morning, the ground was dry and the sheepskin was wet with dew. So Gideon knew God would be with him in battle. He gathered 32,000 Israelite soldiers to go fight the Midianites. But God knew that with that many soldiers, if they won, they would think they did it without his help. So Gideon made an announcement. If you're afraid to fight, leave. Did he just say what I think he said? He did say it, and some of the soldiers did leave. 22,000 of them, actually, leaving only 10,000 soldiers. Yay, we might still win. Gideon was brave now, going into battle with only 10,000 men. But that was still too many for God. So God had Gideon take his men to the stream, and he told him to only keep the soldiers who kneeled and cupped the water with their hands to drink it. Hey, don't stick your face in the water, you will see the enemy coming. After the drinking test, there were only 300 men left. Yeah, wait, what? But those 300 soldiers faced the Midianites in just the exact way God told them to. A sword for the Lord and for Gideon! What's happening? I'm so confused! With God's special plan, they sent those bullies running for the hills. Gideon didn't think of himself as some mighty warrior, but as he trusted God more and more, God was patient and helped him grow in courage. When we trust in God, God helps us be courageous too. Great story, huh? And like I said, all true. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll see you next time. Kablooey out! Kablooey!